Hey, what's up everyone? It is Andrew from MAO Magic, and I've got the brand new aluminum iPhone dock that Apple released when they released the iPhone 6s, or at least when they've announced the iPhone 6s. This is basically the same thing as the white iPhone dock that they released about a year prior, except for now it is aluminum. It comes in 4 different anodized colors, so the silver, space gray, gold, and rose gold. Other than that, it's pretty much the same thing, except maybe a little bit heavier. If you're unfamiliar with Apple's plastic offering, I will fill you in. It basically is this, except in white plastic, so it matches Apple's normal design aesthetics. It is very thin and minimal compared to years past. There is no longer a little divot for the iPhone to sit in. Instead, there is a little bump for it to sit on. One benefit over other docks is that it has like that built-in lightning, I don't want to say cable, but a little bit of a lightning bump there compared to other docks such as the OHara, which have to use part of an actual lightning cable to kind of go through there to stick onto, which is just kind of a hassle or a pain. That little bump allows it to work with also many cases as well. It has a rubber foot on the bottom, and on the back it has both a lightning port for charging as well as an audio port for pumping audio out. The audio out port does contain both the mic and the control pins as well, so you can, if you have headphones plugged in, you can still pause, do speakerphone calls, etc. Unsurprisingly, this is a bit of a downside, is the Apple one does not come with any cables. So if you're looking at something like the Hi-Rise from 12 South or some of the Belkin or Griffin models, those are going to probably come with their own branded cables and maybe even a charger. So this is nothing but the dock. So you're supplying the cables and the charger as well. But if you want to look at the pro side of that, is since it does not come with a cable, that cable is not like fused inside of it. So you can always just take that cable off whenever you'd like to. Now it technically will work with an iPad, a mini, or a Pro, or no, I don't want to say Pro, that's a bad idea, but the Air or the Air 2. It is heavier, which is better than the plastic one was, but it still can wobble and tilt back. So I would not recommend it, especially on the Airs. Now, I said this does come in a few different colors, all anodized, and the anodization is perfectly matched because obviously they're using the same thing as they do on their iPhones. So it does come in that rose gold, silver, and space gray. Now, as always, we're going to break this down between pros and cons. Pros has a very simple, minimalistic design. It has an exact anodization match with the iPhones because they're both made from Apple, no one else. It has a very small footprint, so it's not going to be taking a ton of room on your desk. It's got that audio out port as well as that built-in lightning port or adapter, and it will work with most cases because of that little nub on top compared to the ones that were kind of recessed previously. On the con side, at $49, it is kind of pricey, especially without any cables or adapters. It won't work with the iPads, especially the Airs or the Pro. It does not have an extra cable, so you do have to supply your own lightning cable or buy that separately, and it has no USB out. It would be a very nice feature to be able to have your iPhone dock as well as being able to plug like your Apple Watch charger right into that and have one little kind of setup going on, like some of the other chargers do. If you have any questions at all, make sure to throw them up in the comments and I'll get back to you. Make sure to subscribe so you can keep these videos coming. Other than that, as always, I'll see you next time.